Which social issues did All My Children address first? Imagine a soap opera that not only entertains but also takes on real-world problems from the very start. That's what All My Children did. This classic soap opera series made a name for itself by tackling social issues early on, setting it apart from other daytime dramas. When it first aired in 1970, it was one of the few shows willing to bring serious topics into the spotlight. One of the first major issues it addressed was the Vietnam War. During a time when most soap operas stayed away from politics, All My Children included storylines about anti-war protests and how the war affected families. Characters like Amy Tyler became involved in organizing protests in the fictional town of Pine Valley. This was a bold move that drew in viewers who cared about current events. Another early social issue the show explored was race relations. It showed the challenges faced by characters of color, touching on discrimination and the fight for equality. While representation was limited in the beginning, the show made efforts to include stories about racial injustice. This was pretty unusual for daytime television at the time. The series also broke new ground by addressing women's issues, especially reproductive rights. It featured a storyline about abortion, which was very controversial back then. This was one of the first times a soap opera directly discussed such a sensitive topic. It sparked conversations among viewers and showed that soap operas could handle serious social debates. As the show progressed, it expanded its focus to include other issues like drug addiction. For example, the character Mark Dalton struggled with cocaine use. His story involved an intervention led by his half-sister Erica, highlighting how addiction impacts families and the importance of support. Later on, All My Children became one of the first American soap operas to feature a storyline about LGBTQ+ characters. In the 1980s, a character named Devin McFadden developed feelings for her lesbian psychiatrist, Lynn Carson. This storyline was groundbreaking because it portrayed same-sex attraction and the struggles of coming out in a society that was often hostile. The show continued to explore social issues like homophobia, with plots about a gay high school boy and a teacher. These stories showed how families and communities could either support or reject LGBTQ+ individuals. In summary, All My Children was a pioneer in bringing social issues into daytime television. Its early storylines about the Vietnam War, race relations, women's rights, and drug addiction helped set the stage for future soap operas to follow. The show's willingness to confront these topics made it relevant and meaningful for viewers, proving that soap operas could do more than just entertain.